Good evening. This is my first webcast ever. I am a TI, targeted individual of organized stalking. It's been going on for around 4 years. I just wanted to make this known because it is a civil rights violation for everything that everyone ever stood for that was a activist against your privacy being taken away or your thoughts being monitored or slander is something that harassment, all those things. You can't just walk around harassing somebody 24/7 and act like you're doing a good thing all of a sudden. So this is my very first one. I live in a small town of Paris, Texas. um, I moved to Mississippi. I had to come back. I was in college, and all of this thing has destroyed me, like, to make me stronger will for myself, because without the strong will, then people are going to walk over you anyway. That's common sense. But to have someone tell you that you're this or you're that, or you know that's like obese people, tell them that they need to lose weight and not know that they have a medical problem or a thyroid problem or something of that nature. It's kind of it's kind of garbage for a human society to down everything around them if it's not up to standard as they live. People in poverty have went on to become motivational speakers and extremely successful, and all because they had the will to do so, not because somebody pushed them to do it. So I want better things for the human race. My perps, quotation unquotation. The people perpetrating a crime against that I am doing somehow by minding my own business, sitting in my own place, you know, doing the things that I like to do, I enjoy, um, such as watching anime or playing a game or just trying to chat with the few people that still acknowledge my existence. Like I said, this is very tiring. It's drama based. It's a control issue. It's God complex, whatever it may be. I just wanted to be over and done with without having to leave the earth, I guess you could say. Because people that do this type of nature have a God complex. They're control freaks. They feel like they have to have some type of say in your life and your life alone. And for whatever reason it may be that they begin to do this anyway, has no bearing on how I'm going to live my life. I'm going to live my life up to my own standard. And if they have some type of problem with me doing that, then they can go the hell away. That's that. They feel like they have some kind of issue that they can, perpetuate some type of misleading, non-congruent form of harassing me in some way. Like, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit, and it never will, because an individual can be whatever they want to. Once a group gets involved, then all of them become idiots because one of them mess up here. Humans are flawed. That's what makes us human. That what makes us. We're emotional beings. The ones that aren't, I guess, are some type of robots programmed to only sit around and talk nonsense, and it doesn't make any sense. I have no idea why this would ever start. It could be for any reason. It could have been, oh, they don't like the way my hair flickers in the wind. Regardless of that, nobody should have their privacy ripped from their life. Because if anyone did this to them and ran around trying to tell them who they were and, sat around and just did the nonsense forever. Like, who can live like that? Who can sit around and tell somebody, well, you're this and you're gonna be this in my mind always? Well, if I'm gonna be that in your mind always, what is the real problem of you living your own life and going the hell away? That is that. You know, if someone doesn't like you, then wouldn't you go away from that person? Wouldn't you not want to be next to them or around where they are or anything like that? Would you separate them from your life if you had moved on to a different path? If they followed you to that path, you're already ahead of them. You already moved on, so there's no sense in trying to make it something more if you already left that whole type of lifestyle. Like, I gave up friends. I gave up people that didn't want to live their life positively. I gave up, you know, countless things, houses, cars. Like, I gave up all my whole life, you know, and moved and go here and there and, to better myself. But it seems like within the time frame that this has been going on, there's really no purpose, and no matter what I do, no matter how in tune it is with the type of lifestyle I'm trying to lead, it doesn't matter to these people. These people are, and they are people. They're not reptilians or some crazy space creature from far off in the land. These are people because they are flawed, and they are flawed in a major way. We're all flawed, but these people, mine is normally a guy and a girl, and sometimes a few extras, like they're all just acting and, playing some type of game with someone's life. But yet, if I pursued this to no end and started making the arrangements that I know that I can, and turn around and start pursuing this in a legal issue to no end. I live in Paris, Texas. It's a small town. There's like 30,000 people here. I know every place that I lived. I've been here for a while now, and this the things that they sit around and act like, well, we're gonna show you this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna. They send remote neural monitoring to me. They put visuals into my eyes whenever I'm almost in a dream state. Um, Skin sensations. Sometimes in a sexual nature. I've lost jobs behind this. I had really good jobs and all this stuff just to try to destroy me, destroy my whole life. Like there's an issue with people like that. If somebody did the same to what they were doing, you know, conversations I have with my family, all the private things that no one else is supposed to know, apparently they get to hear. But if it's a convenience thing for them to go eat, use the restroom, take showers, things of that nature that every every person does, every one of us. Shit is not supposed to smell like strawberries. And the stank on their life is just, oh, it's ridiculous how, I don't know. This is just blah. So, it's my first video. Hope you all enjoyed my thoughts. There will be more. Thank you for your time.